I'm gonna start this video off by saying this community amazes me. This community amazes me on how bad it actually is. Like, seriously, I have no idea why we just cannot get our act together. Earlier today, some things happened inside of PetSim99 that really just set the community on fire, and everyone was just going after the devs and going after each other. And it was just a whole ass wildfire that was going on, and it was actually insane to see the community get this heated over something. Like, when I say our community's hit a new low, I mean it. Now we shall go over to the place that all of this happened, which of course is Twitter. So it all started about 3 hours ago, and what happened is basically the kids won again. The whiny ass kids won again, and as you can see, the huge pets were nerfed by a ton, and also the Titanic. This was the thing that got the entire community pressed. As you can see, before yesterday when I was filming the other videos, huge pets and Titanic pets were super easy to get. Let me hop over to PS99 Wrap and let me go to the easiest huge pet that was introduced in this update. As you can see, it already has almost 15,000 existing, and it's literally been a day after the update. And that is a lot for this huge pet. It is a lot considering that if you just grind for a little bit, you could almost guarantee yourself getting one of these things. And this is not even the worst part either. This doesn't even look that bad. It's like, oh, okay, 15,000 exists. We've had that before with a huge pet. But no, it gets worse. Let me actually switch over to the shiny rainbow version and show you how many exist over there. As you can see, almost 10,000 of the rainbow shiny version of these exist, which is absolutely terrible. This should not have happened at all, and it is absolutely going to crash the economy. So people were getting mad that the economy was crashing because of these rainbow shiny huge pets just being pumped in there. So what happened is, because the whiny kids always get their way, the devs always listen to them, and it's annoying as fuck, but the devs nerfed the huge pets. And as you can see, Copycat was one of the first to obviously talk about this, and he said, wow, thanks for all the complaints. Now they just nerfed everything by a shit ton. Top tier selling from the developers and this entire community. I'm going back to Bee Swarm. Real quickly, speaking of Bee Swarm, I think I'm going to do more videos on that as well. This will probably be like the last negatively charged PetSim video for a little bit, I would hope. But anyways, back to the video. So yeah, they nerfed the huge pets by a lot. This golden huge mechatronic robot that he screenshotted, basically this pet used to be 1 in 22 million and now it's 1 in 100. So they nerfed these things to the ground. He also said, note, there's literally no one to be mad about besides yourselves. You complained, you got what you wanted, don't make a fuss about it now. And that is completely true. The community was complaining about the economy, and they were complaining that the huges were too easy, and maybe it was just going to crash the economy. So, you basically got what you wanted. You got what you wanted, now shut the fuck up and enjoy it, pretty much, is what he's saying. And now I guess I'll show you all the chances, basically. So, these were the chances from before, and basically the easiest huge pet was 1 in 20 million to get. And then some of the other huges were really easy to get as well. Like the Abyssal Jellyfish was 1 in 27, and then the other ones were 1 in 50. Those haven't changed. Like, the regular versions really haven't changed much. I think the Mechatronic Robot went from 1 in 20 to 1 in 30, so it's not that much. But what really got hit hard was the variants, like the Goldens, Rainbows, and then all of the shiny variants got hit hard. And then obviously the Titanic, which got hit some of the most. As you can see, it used to be 1 in 200 million. And now, after the nerf, it is at 1 in 3 billion. So that means even if you had a 10 million% dice, it would still be 1 in 30,000. So then I took this opportunity to make a funny tweet, and he reposted it, and that was that pretty much. I thought I was going to be done there. But no, the community obviously can't settle down unless they get their way, which is obviously never. So what they go ahead and do is Big Games announces these plushies, and then people go and berate their replies. As you can see, revert chances, close the replies, revert the update, revert the damn shit. Like, all of it is just revert the nerf. This is probably the most mad I've seen the community get about a nerf ever. And I mean, dude, it's like, this is one of the stupidest ones too, like I've said before, because it's just the whiny kids, dude. It's the whiny kids that literally complain about everything. And I mean, obviously the devs are going to do nothing about this, because it's like, dude, They complained, they got what they wanted. I mean, the devs are pretty much done here. I mean, they really can't do anything to make the community happy, pretty much. Our community is just in flames, and I honestly think it's really sad to see. This is one of the best examples. I basically put this tweet out right here, and then as you can see, it is a ton of kids in here just literally spamming shit, and it's just the whole thing. I'm not going to go into it, but it's just the whole thing. I bet you if I go into the Big Games Discord, it is probably just going to be the exact same thing, even though this thing happened 3 hours ago now. Let's see. Let's go into general chat. Yep, here we go. There's a revert nerf. Yep, that one's asking if it got nerfed. Yep, here's a whole paragraph about it. There's not as much now because it happened a few hours ago, but there still is a lot. And if you scroll back even more to like probably an hour ago or something like that, then it's just way worse. It got so bad, in fact, that they had to make the slow mode on the chat 15 minutes, which is actually crazy. And because the community gets so mad like this and they start spamming, the moderators and admins get all harassed with all the messages and stuff like that too, and it just gets really hard for them to do their job. So, yeah, if you couldn't tell already from all of this stuff that I'm showing you, the community is fucked. So what do I think the devs could do? Well, first of all, I think that the new variant chances are definitely a little too hard. I think I would definitely buff those a little more. Don't bring them back to where they were, but I definitely think I would buff them a bit. And then also the regular huges as well. Like, basically what I would do is I would find a good midway point. Don't bring the huges back to what they were before because that's too overpowered. But then also don't keep them as nerfed as they are. Second thing, just take the dice out of the forever pack. Just please. This is like where the problem stemmed from in the first place of saying how the clan battle was as pay to win as it is. It's where it stemmed from, so they need to go. They need to get out of the forever pack, and that will solve a lot of stuff. But a lot of people are alright though. The damage has already been done, so I mean they can't really do much about that. But they can try to fix it to the best of their ability. Maybe what will happen is they'll keep this nerf for a little bit, just till everything dies down, then they'll bring it back a little bit. I don't know. I think it's safe to say that I need a break from this community, and a lot of other people do too. So I think my next video is just going to be another Bee Swarm video. Just change things up a little bit, and then, you know, just see how things go there. I swear to God, if another thing happens to this community, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. But anyways, that was my rant. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all probably didn't enjoy, but I don't really give a fuck. I'll see you on the next video, where it should be a little more positive. Peace. I'll see you on the next video, where it should be a little more positive.